Yes guys, okay, look, I am back and I'm black and I'm better than ever, hot like the weather, and you already know we stay keeping it together. And I have a very big announcement. I have a few big announcements that I really want to cover in this video. So I'm going to try to make it quick, I'm trying to make it fast, I'm trying to get to the point. But before I do that, there is a little thing that I want to highlight, okay? Through my research, my life experience growing up in this nerd life, you know, being called a nerd and experiencing the ups and downs of what a nerd truly is, I have come to a conclusion, a realization of what nerd is, and it is so much more complex than I thought. See, before in high school, middle school, I was just a small nerd. I was clueless of what the nerd was. I was clueless of the meaning and the complexity of such a simple one-syllable word. But my eyes have been open to what true nerdism is. Yes, true nerdism is. And I want to share that with you all, okay? I want to share that understanding and that realization with you all. And through my research and observations and personal experience, I have narrowed it down to the top 4 nerds. Yes, top 4 nerds, as if there isn't all just one. See, the word nerd, people make it an umbrella. And they put every other category underneath that umbrella, but it's not true. There's different types of nerds. And I want to express the top 4 in my experiences, okay? So top one is the one that I am, okay? And I've understood this. I'm a school nerd. Yes, a school nerd. Education nerd, as some would say. Computer nerd, IT nerd, as those are synonyms for the same thing, a school nerd. So if you look at my clothing, you would realize that the majority of my clothing is wrapped around the concept of college and high school and learning and education and growing. The second one, you have book nerds. Yes, book nerds. Now, people get confused with book nerds and school nerds because they think just because you read, you like learning, which is not true. People read books on all types of things. People read fantasies, they read documentaries, all these different types of books, and they love it. They love flipping the pages. They love saying that I completed something. It's like a journey every time. This is an obsession. It really is. It's a crazy obsession, but it's a good obsession. Books on top of books. People read 3, 4, 5 books a day. That is a book nerd, okay? A reading nerd. The third type of nerd, and the third type of nerd is a nerd that I've been learning a lot about because, contrary to popular belief, I don't know much about this. And that is anime nerds. Yes, anime nerds. If you are fascinated with anime and love anime, and whether it's dubbed or undubbed, this is the lingo I've been learning. See, I didn't know a lot of this stuff a year ago. You couldn't tell me what the difference between dubbed and undubbed anime is. So, this one, it's mind-blowing how big of a society the anime society is. It's crazy because you know things like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, those are mainstream, but when you really get into it, you realize there's so much more to it. You have cosplayers. Cosplayers is like a whole different race, okay? This is truly an art. It's an art. And those are nerds, and they will accept their nerdiness. You know how you know those are your nerds? You watch animes that's not even mainstream. You watch animes that you have to read the subtitles that they speak in Japanese and you don't even know Japanese. You watch anime and you end up learning Japanese just because you watch anime so much. That's how you know you're truly an anime nerd. You watch skits on anime. You talk about anime, and then when you find someone who watched the same anime as you, because it's rare, and when you do find that person, oh, it's life-changing. You are an anime nerd. So the first top 3, you got education nerds, you got book nerds, you got anime nerds, and those 3 categories will accept their nerdiness. The 4th type of nerd, they do not want to embrace their nerdiness. And it's okay. But you are one, whether you like it or not, and that is music nerds. Yes, music nerds. If you have posters of a certain artist that you are obsessed with, you know all their lyrics, you know their songs, you can't wait to go to their concert, you are truly obsessed with everything about them. You follow fan pages. You thought about creating a fan pages. You actually have a fan page. You are a music nerd. You go back and forth on Instagram or social media about this person and what this person does and why this person like this. You looked up their zodiac sign. You looked up the day they were born. You call them twinsies. You dress like them. You're influenced. You are a music nerd, and it is okay. It is okay. But you know why they don't want to embrace that nerdy side? Because then you would have to say that people who are obsessed with artists like Young Thug or Future or whatever, trap music, if you are obsessed and you do all those things I said with them, then you are a nerd as well. But in that sense, being a nerd is uncool. Dun dun dun. Right? And then the very thing that your artists rap about not liking, which is nerds, is the very thing you are. what a dilemma, what a paradox, what an irony. Which is why it's so hard for music nerds to embrace their nerdiness, because of this idea of wanting to be too cool. It's sad. People are still not happy with themselves, but it is the truth. So the top 4 nerds, you got education, you got book, you got anime, and you have music nerds. Now there's others, of course there's others, but those are the top 4 that I have realized in my growing up and experience. What does that have to do with the big announcements? It has to do a lot, because this is why. I have decided to dwell into another art of nerdism, and as I'm growing, I'm learning, and I'm going. And out of those 4, the one that is probably not a surprise to you all is anime. Yes, I have decided to dwell in the art of anime, which is so beautiful, which is very eye-opening, and I am super excited to take you on this journey. Now, will that mean I'll be changing all of my clothing? Of course not, okay? I am still gonna hit my foundation of keeping the education in my clothing, but I do want to make an anime collection and embrace those type of nerds, because I want to make clothes for all nerds. I don't want to be one-dimensional, or one nerd dimensional. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. So maybe I'll get into books. Maybe I'll get into music. But I have hit number 3, anime nerds. And with that being said, I do have a few announcements to make with that. The first announcement is that if you was paying attention to my Instagram, I have made a poll. I hope that's a poll. A couple weeks ago about if I should make anime clothes or not, and I was devastated. Yes, I was truly devastated by the fact that 6% of you all said no. I shed a tear. I shed 6 tears to be exact, for all 6% of you all. However, I still did it anyways. In fact, the fact that I asked you all if I should make anime clothing really meant they were already done. The process, the seed was already planted. See, the difference between a normal person and me is once I put information out there, God believe it, it's already over. So when I had asked the question if I should make anime clothes or not, anime clothes was already being made. If I asked the question is if I should jump off a cliff or not, best believe I already jumped. But I give you the illusion of choice. Yes, I'm exposing secrets that you didn't even know existed, but here I am anyways. If you're staying with me through this video, man, you got patience, because shoot, I don't know if I could watch myself. Anywho's, so look, I've decided to dwell into anime, and I've decided to go to one of my mentors, I would call him. You know, he's a great friend of mine. His name is Juoso. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Juoso. Yes, he has an anime clothing brand that I look up to so much, and he has opened up my eyes to cosplaying, to Comic-Cons. And yes, even though I went to a Comic-Con last year, that was my first Comic-Con, and I won't lie to you, I don't watch much anime. I never grew up on Dragon Ball Z, never grew up on Naruto. I did watch Death Note, but I mean, who didn't watch Death Note? So, you know, and that's probably it. But he's opened up my eyes. He showed me the audience. He showed me he taught me the words. It's like a gospel. He opened up the book, and once you've been exposed to that information, you can't go back. And I'm truly here to embrace you all, the anime fan base. I look up to, I'm proud of you all, because y'all go deep. Y'all go crazy. Yo, y'all running 100,000s deep in that thing. This cosplay thing ain't no joke. And for the people who watch it and know it, you know what I'm saying. And for the people who don't, you're highly confused. And it's okay. I used to be like you. I used to be confused, but my eyes have been opened. So, I've done a collab with this gentleman, and it is a great step into the anime. And I want to see how this collab goes. I want to see, this is my first design. Now, I do have it. I've finished the creation. I want to show you my new design. So, can we cue the new design alert?
I thought I had it all together, but I was led astray the day you walked away. You were the clock that was ticking in my heart, changed my state of mind when love's so hard to find. Your feelings changed like the weather when you feel rain. That's how I felt. You let me go on with the pebble in the puddle. Love's so hard to find. When someone's on the line, listen, baby.
So yes, we have a new design. design a little, okay? It's a collab. It's my first collab, so that's announcement number one. Announcement number one is this is my first collab. I'm super excited about it. You know, the whole mood in the video just changed a little bit, but no, this is real. This is my first collab. I'm really excited about it. And then number two announcement is I have a new design that I want to show you all today. Now, I don't have any models for it yet because it's just that new, and I know what you're probably thinking. Jaleel, why don't you just model it yourself? And I'm going to tell you why, okay? I want to put this to rest. The reason I do not model my own clothes is quite simple. Look at me. Look at me. I have the ugly. I have the ugly, okay? Okay, I'm saving myself the embarrassment, and I'm saving yourself the torture. That's why I don't model my own clothes. Do you see this face? You see all of this? It's sad. You know, sometimes I really wake up in the morning and I think the only thing standing between me and success is good looks. And I try to obtain it, but I just don't get there. Instead, I wake up with a face like this and I have to look in the mirror like this every single day. It's depressing, really. And that's why I don't model my own clothing. Okay? So hopefully that sums it up. So stop asking me, why don't I model my own clothing? Anywho's, so with that being said, I do have some models that I will be modeling these so that y'all can see it on people, but I don't have them, I haven't done the photo shoot yet because this is, of course, a very, very new design. And what I did though to show you this design is, yes, I'm wearing it myself, elephant in the room, but I took some pictures, so bam, yes, bam. As you can see, the front of the hoodie is my logo in a square format. This is something, the first time I ever did a square format. I had the logo and the artwork in a square for a long time, but I never thought to actually put it on it. But for this collab, I thought it would have been a great to go right chest. I mean, to go in the left chest, small, clean. Because me, I don't like big stuff on the front. I try to avoid them, so I kept it small in the chest. And then if you look right here, this is his logo because I said this is a collab. So we combined both of our logos. So now you have the Nerd logo and 2RD, and then right where my 2 is supposed to be, you have his logo. So it's clean, it's fit, it's nice, collab. But that's nothing. That's nothing. What you waiting for is the back. Bam. Ooh, look at that. Look at the back. Oh my God, ain't that fine? You know it's fine. Okay, one, you have a beautiful young lady, anime art style, right? And then you have the glasses on it, keeping it nerdy. And if you look right at the bottom, you have Juoso times Nerd.sq, highlighting the beautiful anime this is. And not only does it come in hoodies, but it also comes in t-shirts, okay? And I really hope you like this design because this is my first time. This is different from all the other designs that I've made before. It's very, I like to believe it's very animated. I guess you could use that word. So this is something new, and depending on how these go will depend if I make more, because I do want to make a collection with at least 2 more designs, but I want to see how these go. I want to see if you all like it. I want to see if this is a direction that I should take. So look, I definitely want you to follow my boy Juoso to see his dope designs, because if you think this is dope, you definitely don't think his stuff is dope. So look, check him out. I'm gonna put his information right here. I'm also gonna tag him in this video because, you know, like I said, this is a collab. I wouldn't be able to make this design without him, and he really showed me a couple things, and you know, he's somebody who knows the game, right? He knows the game. So he's really cool. So check out his Instagram. It's right, all the information there. And yes, now I have another announcement. You thought I was done. You thought I was done. No, you better go get some popcorn because I got a little bit more to talk about. I ain't even close to done. So hear me out. With that being said, with the new nerd collection, the new anime collection that I want to be dropping, and the collab, and then the anime hoodie and t-shirt that I'll be dropping, I also want to let you all know that if I'm not, this is 2020, yo. This is 2020, and we're making big moves, boss moves. And if I'm not taking it lightly, okay? We changing the game this year. And with that being said, I will be at a few new places this year to vendor. Place number 1, Comic-Con. I will be at Comic-Con this year. Oh, let me look at it because I just forgot the dates. But that's a huge announcement because if you pay attention to my YouTube and you pay attention to, you know, me for the past couple of months, you would know that I was at Comic-Con last year. I was at Comic-Con last year and I was just there, you know, checking out. It's my first Comic-Con. I went there, I was watching it. I loved the experience. I loved the brands. I loved the cosplaying. And I was looking at myself like, yo, I need to be here. Last year I just attended Comic-Con. This year I'm gonna be there with all of my stuff in my own booth at Comic-Con. And that is gonna be July 31st to August the 2nd. It's a 3-day event, and I'm gonna be there all 3 days with all of my apparel. And I'm not even done yet. Not only will I be at Comic-Con this year, but I'm also gonna be at MomoCon this year. Thank you. MomoCon and Comic-Con this year. And MomoCon is even sooner. It's May 21st to May 24th, a 4-day event. So you got a 4-day event with MomoCon, a 3-day event at Comic-Con, and I'm gonna have a whole bunch of anime stuff. So you know we about to go crazy, okay? We about to go crazy. So definitely check me out if you go to MomoCon. Come check out my table. If you go to Comic-Con, come check out my table because it's about to go crazy. Not to mention, it is Black History Month, and I'm posting this video on Valentine's Day, but we don't really care about Valentine's Day. You know why? Because this month ain't about Valentine's Day, it's about Black History Month, and not only do we not care about Valentine's Day because of that, but because 99% of y'all don't have Valentine's anyways. But I'm 100% sure y'all would love this deal I'm about to give y'all. We're doing a huge sale on every single thing on the website, $5 off everything. Every single item. And on top of that, if you use the promo code that's on the website at all times, you get free shipping over your order of $50. So hear me out. So let's say you want to cop the new collab anime hoodie. Okay, bam, $5 off of that. And let's say you want to get the Nerd Nation black hoodie. Bam, $5 off of that. And let's say both of them let's say that adds up to $50. I'm not really thinking about it. Let's say that adds up to $50. Then you got free shipping. So if you are telling me that you're not gonna take the opportunity for this deal, you slipping right now, okay? You got now until the last day of this month. But don't wait till the last day of this month, because I promise you they're gonna be sold out. And when they're sold out, you're gonna be like, damn, opportunity wasted. Don't be that person. So check it out, because it's about to go crazy. Yo, that's it. That's all I say nowadays. It's going crazy. We going crazy. $5 off Black History Month sale, because y'all don't have Valentine's Day anyway, so I'm not doing a Valentine's Day sale. And free shipping on all orders over $50. I'm gonna be at MomoCon this year, I'm gonna be at Comic-Con this year, and we got a new apparel that's available online right now, so go check me out. Alright, stay tuned, stay nerdy, and I'm out this thing. And I just did 3 different types of tones from the beginning, middle, and end of this video, and that's the type of energy we taking in all 2020. Alright, so I'm about to wrap it up and I'm about to go now.